Welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails to Azure, where, well, last time we started day 3 of chapter 3. Today we want to finish our side quests, and one is in Belgard Gate. With Lieutenant Mireille. Wendy, Special Support Section. Good morning and thank you for coming. Happy to be here, Second Lieutenant. Thank you for all your hard work you put into the railway repair effort, by the way. Not at all. It was a relief that we were able to get it all cleared up. That said, we never did manage to track down that giant monster. I've ordered several units to patrol around the state today, but I'd be surprised if we caught wind of it. It's cool. We all know fixing up the whales was a bigger priority. I think it's fine to forget about big and brawny and focus on the task at hand. I suppose you're right. Speaking of which, we came to learn more about the request you submitted. Not to rush, but would you mind explaining the details to us? Of course. We've had a reckless vehicle menacing the West Crossbill Highway recently. It's been causing trouble for Urbonian travelers and bus services. I'd like you to help us put a stop to it. Reckless driving? That sounds familiar. Could it be the same group of young men that we stopped in the city a while ago? Do you mean the so-called High Bloods? That does sound like them. Our failure to maintain public order is being called into question by the Empire and Republic already. If this negligent driving were to injure a foreigner, we could end up with another international incident on our hands. Yesterday's derailment didn't help matters either. You're saying that Crossbill is in a precarious position right now? Correct. As far as this matter is concerned, we're cooperating with the Metropolitan Division to catch the perpetrators. As the car is often seen on the highway nearby, I thought it only fitting that the Belgard unit help with her arrest. Sounds good to me. Do you happen to have a plan in mind? Yes, the reckless car has a regular route. It comes down West Crossbill Highway before turning around at Belgard Gate. You'll be conducting a stakeout here. Once the car manages its approach, I want you to pursue it in your own vehicle. At that point, I'll alert the Metropolitan Division and have them stand by at the city's west exit. A pincer attack. Exactly. Can I count on your help? Time for a car chase! Of course you can. We'd be happy to accept the request. Thank you, SSS. This will be a lot easier with you on board. I'll contact the Metropolitan Division so we can officially get started. We should take our places in that case. Yeah, let's grab our wheels and get ready for the chase. Good thinking. We'll be counting on you to do your thing when the time comes, Noel. You got it. Technically, we don't need all to be here. No sign of that crazy car yet, huh? You sure it's even coming? We'll just have to wait and see. Its route is supposed to run along West Crossbill Highway. That's the reason Officer Kate and the Metropolitan Division haven't been able to catch it on their own. The CBT's jurisdiction is generally confirmed to within the city limits. So it's up to the wily band of misfits to save the day once again. An astute summation. Whether they're inside the city or not, we can't let them put civilians or their poor car in danger any longer. One way or another, we're going to put a stop to this. Ha! That's the spirit. Wait, that sounds like... There we are. What the... Huh? Hey, watch it! Stupid bus almost ran into us. It is the High Bloods. We were right. Alright everyone, time to go! You give chase, I'll get in touch with the Metropolitan Division. Understood. No, I call the shots. You just focus on driving. Yes, sir! Why are we all getting in there right now? But just wastes time. Okay. Let's ignore that. Move back, but let's give him a little scare. We're going to run right into them. Hit the emergency brakes, no? Yes! Gotcha! What? Damn idiot's out of control. Still, long as we are in this baby, we can close the gap in no time. Right, no, keep with the pursuit and let them get away. And don't let them get away. Gotcha! Because dodging would be in the other direction, then we'd have to turn first, you know? They're still after us. Check them off. Piece of cake! They're going to get away at this rate. Trust Noel. Noel, it's all you from here. Yes, sir! You took that curve at an impressive speed despite the unfavorable driving conditions. Tio's right. Don't you think it's a little dangerous barreling down the road in a rain like this? Going to take more than a little drizzle to slow these threats. There's not a runaway vehicle in Crosswell that can outrun Noel Seeker! You do remember it's a pursuit, not a race, right? Anyway, let's close the gap. They're not half bad. Yeah. All we have to do is keep this up and the Metropolitan Division's pincer attack at the west exit should go as planned. Wait, something's wrong. What's going on with their car? Huh? Lost control. Well, the brakes aren't working. Ah! They're losing control of the vehicle. What should we do? At this rate, there could be a serious accident. Pull in front and cut them off. No, pick up speed and pull in front of them. It's a risk, but we can use our car as a wall to cut them off. Gotcha! Are we alive? I thought that was a gunner. They don't seem to hurt, at least. Maybe pulling ahead of them wasn't the right move after all? No, I think it was. Things would have gotten a lot worse than they did. Moreover, they turned the steering wheel of their own accord. They have no one to blame but themselves. On the bright side, our car managed to avoid sustaining any damage. A little water never hurt anyone. They should be glad that they're still in one piece. Luck like that would be useful in the casino. Too bad we're going to jail instead. Well, there's only one thing left to do. Let's report this to 2nd Lieutenant Mireille and the Metropolitan Division. Well, if it isn't the High Bloods, you're a long ways from the residential district. You're also under arrest for speeding, among various other charges. I think we can consider this case closed. Good work, everyone. We wouldn't have been able to catch him without your help. And we wouldn't have made this arrest at all without your cooperation, 2nd Lieutenant Mireille. I'm sure tensions at the border have you busier than ever, so allow me to express my gratitude on behalf of the Metropolitan Division. Likewise, Officer Kate. This is one less thing for the CGF to worry about. As for you, SSS, I'm in your debt once again. Ah, don't mention it. I've been wondering, Noel, Theo, do you have any idea what happened to their car back there? Brake failure. That's the main reason they lost control like that. What I can tell, they've been sloppy with keeping this poor car maintained. Wait, weren't you supposed to be taking care of that, Reggie? Yeah, I knew there was something I've been forgetting to do recently. Additionally, the orbital engine has shorted out completely. I estimate it would cost just as much to fix it as it would be to simply purchase a new one. I hate to see a good car go to waste, but at this point we might have to scrap the whole thing. You're kidding. No way, Yui had to pull a ton of strings with the phone company to get the latest model too. Oh please, a total car or two is pocket change for me. We just go to the orbital store and buy another one. Elsa, you're the best, Yui. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's go pick something out right now. Hold on just a second. Are you forgetting that you're under arrest for speeding on a public highway? You realize that's going to come with a serious penalty? Oh, a penalty? How terrifying. We're foreigners, so you really think you're able to do much with us with those flimsy laws of yours? At most, we have to pay a small fine before walking away scot-free, just like last time. Here we go again. You know it! We've got places to be and things to do, too, you know? And I'm sure it would be a pain to take us all the way to the station. So, find me whatever you like, and I'll cut you a check right here now. Well, it's a win-win for all of us, no? Hey, you're a genius, Yui. You freak can't be serious. As nauseating as it is to admit, their bravado isn't misplaced. No, that's not going to happen. Huh? You should read the Crossbow Times more often. State laws have been going through a lot of changes since Mayor Croix took office. In fact, just the other day, a major part of the legal code was amended. As it just so happens, penalties for criminal acts perpetrated by foreigners have been strengthened. What was that? That's right. Based on the charges, you three are looking at a 1-month suspension on your driver's license. How's that for a punishment? A whole month? So you mean even if we bought a new car, we wouldn't even be able to drive it? You may have gone too far in a few places. You don't know who you're messing with. What grounds do you have to suspend my driver's license? What rights do you have puny cops from a puny autonomous state have to punish me? Why you? That's right. You must be pulling our legs. There's no way they'd give Crossbell police that much power. Yui? Sykes? I don't think they're... Shut it, Reggie. Don't you see that they're trying to spoil our trip? If that's how you want to play, I just have my dad use his influence to pressure the gov... Give it up already! This is about more than how light or harsh your punishment is. You're acting like your mortal lives are in danger. I can tell you who does know how that feels. All the innocent bystanders who are terrified with your reckless driving. Do you ever stop to think about that? What the hell got into her? So what if some commoners got scared by us having some harmless fun? It's only a car. What's the worst that could... What? Are you trying to say you never saw the danger in what you were doing? Even during today's incidents, you could have lost your lives if the SSS hadn't intervened. I mean, yeah, I thought I was done for when we plunged into that pond. You can't be serious. There's no way anything could happen to us. You think you're an exception? Anyone could die in a car crash. Anyone! Unsuspecting victims end up caught up in crimes and accidents they did nothing to deserve all the time. I'm a police officer. This is my job. I see it happen every single day. Your reckless driving has instilled more fear in the people around you than you can imagine. And yet you have the nerve to tell me it was all just harmless fun? The fact that you keep doing this proves you have absolutely zero regards for the physical or mental well-being of others. Highbloods, you think you're noble? What a sick joke. Don't you three have any shame? Well... Kate. Enough of this. You're coming with me to headquarters whether you like it or not. You'll have plenty of time to reflect on this when you're stuck at home for a month without your licenses. That's all I have to say. Now hurry up and get your butts in a patrol car before I really get mad. Hey, Yuri Sykes. Yeah, we really screwed up this time. Whatever. What the... Yuri? Wait for us! Looks like she got through to them after all. I would hope so. I've never seen Officer Kate get so... animated. I'm sure they're not used to being yelled at like that. Hopefully they take something away from it. Thank you again, SSS. You as well, Second Lieutenant. Anytime, Kate. In a way, tailing them was fun enough to be its own reward. I've always wanted to be in a real-life car chase. Fun is not the first word I would use. Officer Kate, I want you to know that your words struck a chord with me too. I'll give it my all to keep Crossbow safe, and you do the same, I'm sure. Without a doubt. Now, if you excuse me, I have 3 hoodlums to take to the station. Alright, we need to have that orbital car towed and drop off at the impound. Mind giving me a hand? We're here, so we might as well. We don't mind at all. Loading the others then helped the CGF haul away the High Blood's car. Afterwards, they returned to Belgrade Gate to resume their usual activities. Now, I also read in the mod that I installed regarding quests that there is another quest introduced from... oh no. I must extend my thanks for taking care of that runaway car. Not at all. It's what any decent person would have done. I still can't believe that nobody got hurt in that whole ordeal. If you don't count my nerves. By the way, would you be willing to assist in a search and rescue mission? Has someone gone missing? Yes, after the demon incident, we decided to look into the happenings in the forest. Makes sense, we need to know more about those blue flowers. But with our chronic understaffing, it can't spare any sizable force. It's unfortunate, but understandable. For the time being, I ordered a young guardsman to stand guard at the forest entrance. Is that the person we are looking for? He was instructed to send reports periodically, but I have not received any. I fear he may have gotten over-eager and ventured into the forest. Alone? That's very dangerous. I would send out a rescue force immediately, but with the manpower we have, that would only lead to more people going missing. Yeah, I've heard that sort of thing happening before. You have enough trouble already without making it double. They're well trained enough that I don't think he's in any immediate danger, but still, that forest is dangerous. Especially now with those flowers. So I ask you again, would you be willing to help out with this search and rescue mission? Count us in. Thank you. That would be a huge help. Let me call in the person in charge of the search. You'll be working with her. Mireille again? Oh, for idea's sake, don't tell me. It's me. Please come to the command room ASAP. She will be here momentarily. Reporting for duty. Thank you. The special support section has agreed to help us out with the search and rescue. Oh, that'll be a huge help. Frankly, I'm not confident I would make it back out if I went alone. But we can't spare any personnel from the other divisions. Spares for details, we already said we're helping. Don't tell me you agreed to help us just because I'm the one in charge, Randy. Well, it was Lloyd who decided that we'd help out. Not that I disagree. How about we quit the flirting and go ahead to the forest? Yes, let's go. So are we getting there? With this downpour, maybe it's better to use the car? Go by car. You've got a point there. Noel, mind taking the wheel? You couldn't stop me if you tried. The car is now parked at West Cross by Highway. Here's where the guard was supposed to be stationed.
Access.
There's no signs of him in the vicinity. Maybe he got bored and was playing hooky in the city? He's not you. Thankfully so, we don't have anyone better responsible in our ranks. You should learn from their example. Oh, I don't play hooky. I only go on my days off. I think you're outvoted. No point in standing around here. Let's go. Let's clamp down. Now, we already explored the forest previously, so he's probably somewhere close to where Walt was? Still full of those blue flowers. Still full of those blue flowers. No surprise there. The color's beautiful, but there's something about them. What's that over there? A metal rod? Is it a scrap of something? I'm pretty sure it wasn't here before. Isn't it the antenna for a handheld communications device? You're right, it's from an old model though. The part used to break off all the time. I remember using that thing when I enlisted. It's impossible to quickly phase out any kind of equipment, so I'm not surprised it's still in use. Assuming this belongs to our lost guard, this might be a lead. That's true, I wonder if there's any other clues around. We've got nothing else to go on, so it's our best bet. Wait, we should look for more. Let's see, are there any more around here? Doesn't look like it. Let's keep our wits about us and head deeper in. But she doesn't count as an NPC. What's this? Looks like trash. I don't think that's what you're looking for. It looks like the belt buckle from a CGF uniform. It's rust, so I don't think it was dropped recently. Hey, look over there. Mind if I take a look? It's a canteen. It's empty. Someone must have dropped it. It's not the sort of thing you throw away just because it's empty. Seems like a rather careless fellow. Yes, he's the type to get absorbed in one thing, forget everything else. I've met all too many of that type of people. Me too. I wish they'd just take a long, good look around them. Think they can just go ahead and solve everything on their own? How can they be that oblivious? Sounds like a difficult person. Not noticing Ellie's hint there at all? You said it. How about we put an end to the entertainment, go and take a long, good look around us? Okay, let's go down. What's this? Looks like trash. Okay. I don't want to accidentally miss him. I think we should search a bit more in this area. We can't call for him? Can't exactly call for him. We just get catfished by monsters. So, what's this? It's an old buckle. Or did I just have to get all the items? Leave me in peace. Yeah, I just had to get all the items, okay. Two battles. Wait, there's something over there? Just an ordinary tree branch. So that it almost looked like metal. Okay. Just a tree bunch. It looks like metal. This looks like an ammunition shell. It looks like it was fired recently. There maybe have been in battle here. Why don't we split up and take a closer look around? Good idea. But remember, there are monsters around, so we shouldn't get too far from each other. This isn't going so well. Well, the forest is a big place. Finding a single person ain't easy. Just getting around the forest ain't so bad, though. That's true, but I was thinking next time we go out together, how about Michelin or a shopping center? Michelin is one thing, but why would the CGF be patrolling in a shopping center? This isn't about work. Just kidding. But you sure do seem eager about that. That's not it, it's just... It's always you who... It doesn't sit right with me. I just can't keep this up anymore. Okay. Wait, what? That's not all the... Forget it. Just make some time, okay? Got it. I'll call you my next day off. Wait, no. Wendy? Well, I think about it. Now let's see. Nope, nothing around here. Are you really sure you didn't go to the big city? Wendy. Not good. Doesn't seem to be anything around here. It was just an ordinary tree branch. Something's shining over there. Is an orbital car part? Must have fallen from the road above. Doesn't seem to be related to our missing person. What's this? This looks like an old communication device the antenna is broken off. You think this is the one we found at the entrance? Might be. Indeed, the damaged area is an almost perfect fit. You think he tried to use the device here but noticed it was broken? Throwing it away for something like that? He must be a very petty person. Don't you think he was just in a hurry? Maybe. We should check deeper in. Actually, I think we should take a breather first. I'm in sufficient condition to continue. I'm okay too. No, it'd be dangerous if something happened when we are this tired. We should get some rest before anyone collapses. This isn't all that much by CGF standards. The police people are just too used to the city terrain. She's right, you know, if you're not used to this kind of terrain, you get tired before you know it. Wendy says the same thing during our rehabilitation training. I bet he's been going around on roads too much lately, so that's the forest terrain is pretty tough, didn't you? So, you said something? You're not one to usually space out like that. I also have things on my mind sometimes. Anything you care to share with the rest of the class, Wendy? Nah, sorry, it's nothing. If you say so. When you have something bothering you, you can always talk to me. Or your colleagues, of course. Got it. Really, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Lloyd, let's get going. Right, okay. What's this? Crash. Walt again? It's you! Walt! Underground, that's the man we're looking for. Damn, you think he's alive? Don't worry, I can sense him breathing. We need to get him away from here. Get him! What an annoying bunch, popping up one after another. Ah! I'll let you go this time. You better be ready next time. You better stay away from here. He ran, or did he let us get away? I don't think that's the important thing here. Are you okay? Stay with me. Where am I? Ah! Monster spotted! Ah! Huh? I patch you up right now. It appears that you only hit your head. But you should check with a doctor to be safe. Oh, what a relief. Do you have any idea how worried everyone has been about you? Don't we always tell you to never act on your own? I'm sorry, since I know you're short on hands, I thought I'd try to work extra hard to compensate. For Adios' sake. I'm glad you're okay. Yes, thank you very much. You're being uncharacteristically quiet, you know. You think? I think I'm pretty much the same as usual. That's it. Exactly the same as usual. To an unnatural degree. Oh, you're way too paranoid. That's so? I'm fine with that. Just don't break me, Ray's heart. Shut up, you. Lieutenant, Special Support Section. I apologize for the problems I have caused. No need for that, as long as you're unhurt. How about we all head back to Belgrade Gate? And this concludes my report. Thank you, Lieutenant. And you all have once again been an invaluable aid to me. You discovered the cause of a train derailment, you resolved a runaway car incident, and top it off, you rescued one of my men from a dangerous situation. We're happy to be of help. If you need anything else, we're just a call away. That's what the SSS is here for. If you can help ease your workload, that's all we can ask for. Truly, thank you. As for the large monster, we will continue to track it. But I will be more careful about who I assign for guard duty next time. I imagine it would be difficult to find anyone who would go into the forest alone, even if ordered to. I would certainly not. Once again, I'm in your debt. I can't thank you enough. By the way, the doctor said his injuries are nothing major. We only got there on time thanks to you. I dread to think what would have happened otherwise. That's good to hear. If you need anything else, don't hesitate to ask. Thank you. I think I'll do exactly that. Good, but that shall be it for this episode. Next time we probably do a bit more exploration stuff before we go to Orcus Tower. The quest wasn't that interesting, but okay. The modded quest. But what's done is done. Anyway, until next time, I'm Mace, and don't get lost.